Confidence is one of those qualities that almost everyone wants, yet few people believe they have it. Maybe you've watched someone walk into a room with confidence and wondered, how did they do that? Maybe you've stayed quiet during a meeting because you were afraid of saying the wrong thing. Maybe you've wanted to apply for a better job, start a business, create a YouTube channel, or speak in front of people, but a voice in your head convinced you that you weren't actually ready. The truth is, confidence isn't something that you're born with. It isn't reserved for outgoing people, and it certainly isn't a personality trait that only a lucky few get to have. Confidence is something that's built. Like muscle, it grows stronger the more that you use it. The problem is that many people spend years waiting to feel confident before they actually take action. Today, we're going to explore why that approach doesn't work, what confidence really is, and the practical steps you can start taking today to become a more confident version of yourself. Welcome to the Digital Hustle, where we help you build a better future through smarter decisions, valuable skills, and meaningful opportunities. Every week, we explore practical ideas to help you grow your career, improve your finances, build successful businesses, and become the very best version of yourself. And if that's the future you're working towards, you're in the right place. Let's begin. One of the biggest misconceptions about confidence is that confident people aren't afraid. That simply is not true. Even experienced speakers get nervous before stepping onto a stage. Successful entrepreneurs worry about whether their next business decision will work. Athletes feel pressure before important competitions. The difference isn't that they don't experience fear, the difference is that they don't allow fear to make every decision for them. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing to move forward despite it. Social media has made comparison easier than ever. We often compare our first attempt with someone else's 10th year. We compare our first business idea with someone else's successful company. We compare our first YouTube video with creators who've spent years improving their craft. But every expert was once a beginner. Every successful person has a collection of mistakes, failures, and awkward moments that most people never see. Your journey should be measured against your own progress, not someone else's highlight reel. Confidence isn't built by motivational speeches, it's built by trust. Not trust from other people, trust in yourself. Every time you tell yourself you'll do something and then follow through, you strengthen that trust. Maybe it's reading 10 pages of a book, going for a walk, learning a new skill, applying for one job, updating your CV or resume, working on your business for 30 minutes. Small promises kept consistently build self-respect, and self-respect is one of the strongest foundations of confidence. Nobody enjoys looking inexperienced, but beginners have one advantage that experts no longer have. They're learning. Every new skill begins with awkwardness. The first presentation, the first customer, the first interview, the first sale, the first YouTube video. The goal isn't to avoid looking inexperienced. The goal is to improve enough that one day you'll no longer be one. Imagine a close friend came to you and said, I don't think I'm good enough. Would you tell them to give up? Probably not. Yet many of us speak to ourselves in ways we'd never speak to another person. Your inner voice matters. Encouragement doesn't mean ignoring your weaknesses. It means believing that you're capable of improving them. One of the fastest ways to become more confident is to become more capable. The more you practice a skill, the less intimidating it becomes. If public speaking scares you, practice speaking. If interviews make you nervous, practice interviewing. If starting a business feels overwhelming, learn how businesses work. Confidence often follows preparation. The more prepared you are, the less uncertainty you carry into the situation. Many people spend years waiting for someone else to tell them that they're ready. ready to start a business, ready to change careers, ready to create content, ready to apply for a promotion. The reality is that very few opportunities arrive with perfect timing. Sometimes the only permission you need is your own decision to begin. Now, before you go, here's today's digital takeaway. Confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build. Every conversation you have, every skill you learn, every challenge you face, and every promise you keep to yourself becomes another brick in that foundation. You don't need to become fearless. You simply need to become willing to take the next step, even while you're still afraid. That's how confidence grows. And if you found today's lesson helpful, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the Digital Hustle. Every week, we share practical ideas to help you build a better future through smarter decisions, valuable skills, and meaningful opportunities. Now, it's your turn. I would love to hear from you. What's one thing you've been putting off because you didn't feel confident enough? Share it in the comment section below. You might inspire someone else to take their very first step today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of The Digital Hustle.